The revamped FIFA Club World Cup tournament kicks off this weekend, featuring 32 elite clubs from around the world. 3 major league soccer clubs in the U.S. will participate in the tournament, including Inter Miami, which will be led by world-renowned star player Lionel Messi. As much as $125 million is up for grabs for the winning team of the Club World Cup. And Jeff Reuter joins us now. He's a senior writer covering soccer for The Athletic. Jeff, good to see you. Great to have you on. This year's Club World Cup looks different than past tournaments. What are some of the changes FIFA implemented, and how have they been received by fans and players?
Thanks for having me, Tom. Yeah, there have been a lot of changes in terms of both timing and the format of this competition. In the past, this was an annual competition that was held in the winter months in one of the Gulf Arab states. And now, of course, it's being held in the United States, mostly around the East Coast. The other MLS clubs that are involved are the Seattle Sounders, who will be hosting in their stadium, Lumen Field, which they should share with the NFL's Seattle Seahawks, and LAFC, which was the final team to qualify. There have been some controversies around this tournament. Originally, this was a 7-team tournament, so that pretty much every continent, aside from Antarctica, would send a team into the arena and their best club that had just won a competition. Now, a lot of these teams have been determined 3 or 4 years in advance and aren't the best teams in the world. Teams like Liverpool and Barcelona, who just won titles this season, will not be taking part in this. And so, of course, these are the teams that maybe neutral fans would be most excited to see play one another, rather than the teams that won in Europe 4 years ago. Otherwise, there is some controversy around the stadiums that they chose. They chose to put this in NFL stadiums, which have about 2 or 3 times the capacity of Major League Soccer's soccer-specific stadiums. And a lot of those are state-of-the-art. They are genuinely world-class arenas with natural grass fields. And instead, you will see grass laid over the top of stadiums that have AstroTurf as their playing surface. So there's some question about the atmosphere that will be formed, with some ticket sales for specific games being worryingly low per the sources of The Athletic. But overall, I think the biggest thing that they can hope for is that once the ball starts rolling, if players are locked in and are excited about this tournament and competing at their best, generally fans will watch good soccer.
All right, so I have to ask you, who do you think is going to take it all?
Yeah, I think it's tough to bet against Bayern Munich at this point. Bayern Munich has been one of the best teams in Europe for quite some time. They have won the Bundesliga in Germany all but one season over the last decade, and they're very deep. This is an organization that has also really seen a priority in being prominent within the United States market. They were one of the first clubs to make a point of taking their preseasons there, setting up headquarters in the States, and they believe that this would be a golden opportunity. If you're looking for a team outside of Europe that should be very competitive, I'm looking at Flamengo of Brazil. And the Brazilian national team, of course, has a bit of a reputation for a bunch of flair and artistry, but the league itself fosters some of the most competitive and contentious physical soccer that you'll see anywhere in the world. It's a blend of styles that this sort of tournament can really bring together, where you see teams from Europe, South America, North America, Asia coming together and playing in such different ways. And that's the excitement around this tournament. The question ultimately will be, for teams that are coming at the end of their seasons, especially from Europe, how much energy will they have? And as a result, will you be seeing weakened teams? So this isn't necessarily the Bayern Munich that you wake up on Saturday mornings on your couch to watch. And now this is more about their 21, 22-year-olds who might play in 3 or 4 years' time.
All right, Jeff. Well, if I were a betting man, I know where I'd be putting my money, but a gambler, I am not. Thank you for coming on, Jeff Reuter. Appreciate it, my friend.